Hi everyone, Richard here. So I'm currently having the Canon Eos RP for my photography. I'm using it for wildlife, birding and macro, right? So these are the lenses that I'm using with this body. So what I have now is surprise. I just got hold of the Eos R8. So let's do an unboxing on this and see this set, what does it comes with. So this set comes only with the extra battery and the camera body. So there's two batteries here, which you need it because it's very fast to finish, right? It's rated for about 300 shots. So we'll try this out. And this is the charger and the cable. So pretty standard setup with the strap. There's nothing in the box, it's empty, and just some guidebooks. And this is the body that we want to look at, right? So that's how it looks like. Look at it, it looks like an RP. So let's take the RP and put it next to it to have a side-by-side comparison. Okay, as you can see, the RP is on the left and the R8 is on the right. They have the same physical outlook, the shape, as well as button placements. Right, so let's look at the back with the same articulating screen here. Right, so this one has the same one as well. So same size, everything. Right, so the specs, I'll put up the specs. I'm not going to discuss the specs so much here, just that I want to see the physical layout in terms of the body. How does it look like? It pretty much looks the same. Even the back microphone is same as well, and there's about buttons placements are the same, so it will feel very familiar if you're coming from the RP. The sides here, there's nothing, and then the fronts. Let's look at the ports, which is the same as well. Let's look at that. Right, so you have the, let's open it up. This is the mic in. They have a mic and headphone jack, right? And then this is your remote trigger, and this is the thing between what we have is, people always complain, is the mini, this HDMI. So people wanted the big one, but never mind, I don't use this, so it's no big deal to me. But I need the USB Type-C. So the Type-C is good for me to do charging, and even if I need to transfer data out, it's easier, right? So it's the same as in the RP as well, right? So but in the RP is larger HDMI. That one is the mini, right? Micro. This is the mini, that's the micro. So they reduce the size of the HDMI for the R8. The rest of the other ports are the same. Buttons are the same. Only difference is the top here, the on off on the left has now been replaced with the photo and video mode, and PASM button looks the same, except that yeah, C1 C2 same, and there's no C3, right? So there's C3 on the RP, and there's the lock on here, record button, the function button, function is here as well. So the rest are the same. So weight wise they're almost the same, but surprisingly the new one is lighter, right? It's 461 grams for the R8 and the 485 grams for the RP. So let's talk about sensor. This R8 is using 24 megapixel from the R6 II. Only difference is it's got less focus points than the R6 II. This one has 1053 focus points on the sensor itself, whereas the RP is a 26 megapixel and it has about 4,779 focus points. Can you imagine that? Actually, the RP has more focus points than the R8, so that's where they reduce it. But then the screen is the same 3-inch. We're talking about the EVF now. So EVF is the same. It's 2360K, both the EVF. And difference is this doesn't have a mechanical shutter. This is mechanical shutter, 5 frames continuous per second, and this one is only 6 frames with the electronic front curtain, right? So whereas electronic shutter goes up to 40 frames per second, which I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try 40 and 20. I'm okay with 20. Normally shooting birds, 20 is more than sufficient. Video wise, this one won't have crop, and whereas the RP does crop in. So and you can shoot 180 frames per second. So we shall test this out. I can't wait to test it out. Let's test out the sound difference between the mechanical shutter and the electronic front curtain. So we shall test this sound. How this sound like. So that is the mechanical shutter. That's how it sounds like. And this is the R8. It's using the electronic front curtain. That's how it sounds like. You can hear it's just a single down, whereas the RP here down and up, right? So that's how it sounds like. Difference is there. So one thing that already got me is I'm not very keen on this lock on, because for me I want to go from off to on, whereas now it's going to be I have to go lock and then it goes off. So that's one of the things that I won't be keen of. So I will be using it with some EF lenses. So this is what I'm using with the adapter, and this adapter comes with the CPL and the ND filter. So this is the JJC adapter. So what I do is I can drop in a filter. This is CPL, and I can use my EF lens. What I'm going to use it is my macro. This is for macro, and I can use this as a 50mm macro lens. That's what I'm using. And then I have, this is interesting, right? This lens is you can't find it. It's very old lens. This is a 20 to 35mm. This is a wide angle lens. Doesn't have IS, but what I like is I prefer 20mm rather than 16. It's much nicer. This one I can use it for my wide angle shots. That's how it looks like, right? So that's beautiful lens here, and that's how it looks like. I see, it's quite nice. It's working. And this is an old lens, but it's just nice for this, and I can vlog with this because 20mm with this you can vlog. It's wide enough. So we'll do some video as well for that, and at the same time these are all my birding lens. So I have the 300 EF 300 f4L, and then I have the EF 400 f5.6, which I will use with the R8, and then the RF 100 to 400, right? So this is a very light travel set with the RF lens and then the field EF lens. So I'll do a comparison on that for birding, and as well as some macro shots. So do give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and follow me on the next video where I do all the tests. And then at the same time, if you have any questions, things that you want me to try out, do leave a comment. Okay, I'll see you. Have a nice day. Bye.